How are we all feeling tonight? Yeah, exciting. Well, welcome to the Razer keynote here this evening at the Science Museum in London. So my name's Hannah Jackson and I'm going to be your host for this evening. And I'd like to say it's so lovely to see so many of you here all together, whether you're a partner or a press or you're a community member. So thank you all for being here. And also we've got something pretty exciting for those of you at home as well. If you're watching this live and you decide to comment or you share it, then you'll be put into a competition where you could win something very exciting. But I won't say any more about that quite yet. We'll be talking about that later. So for now, I'm going to introduce you to the man himself, the CEO and co-founder of Razer, Min Liang Tan. Woo!
All right, thank you very much, Hannah. Thank you. Thank you. All right, are you guys feeling good tonight? Oh, wow. Are you guys looking forward to what we have tonight? Yeah. All right. Watch, listen, play. All right. We've been planning for this day for a long time now. And typically, right at the start of a keynote, at the start of a launch, I usually, whip out my smartphone and take a selfie together with the team, but that would be giving away too much, would it? All right. Good. But before we kind of get straight into the thick of things at this point of time, watch, listen, play. I'm sure you guys have a lot of questions. I've seen a lot of leaks happening over the past couple of weeks. And what I want to do is pretty much give everyone an update on the state of things at Razer at this point of time, before we get right down to business. Now, really quickly, over the past couple of years, since Razer was founded, we've created a bit of an ecosystem of hardware, software, and services revolving around one person. And who is that? That's you, the gamer. And the gamer over here in the Science Museum, watching on the stream at this point of time, that's what we've been building. For gamers, by gamers. So let's kind of jump into the ecosystem and find out how we've been doing for the past couple of years. So let's chat a little bit about the hardware. And from hardware, I'm sure all of you are familiar with the gaming peripherals that we come up with. This is a category. We don't just dominate, but we've innovated, and we've pretty much invented since we came up with the world's first gaming mouse. And that's with the mice, the keyboards that you're familiar with, and of course the audio, the headphones, and stuff like that that we've shipped over the past couple of years. And today, I'm incredibly proud to announce that we are the #1 gaming brand in the US, EU, and China. So that's been some of the work that we've been doing over the past couple of years. And of course, it's not just been the PC segment that we've been in, but also recently we've entered into console controllers. And to that, we're also #1 in third-party PlayStation 4 controllers and arcade sticks in the US and EU. And very recently, at TwitchCon, I'm sure we've got a couple of streamers over here. Streamers, I think I unfortunately saw Syndicate back there just now. All right, so we've got streamers and stuff like that. We launched a new range of broadcaster products at TwitchCon a couple of weeks ago. In fact, I think about 3 weeks ago. And we've worked closely with some of the top streamers to ensure that every single one of our products are not just streamer certified, but designed specifically for all streaming purposes and capabilities. And it's been a critical success. Whether it's Tom's Guide that calls it perfect for on-the-go streamers for the Razer Kiyo webcam, or the new Siren X microphone. It's a game changer. And since we launched it at TwitchCon, they were all sold out in just 40 minutes. It's pretty insane. 40 minutes, but don't worry, we're definitely getting them back in stock at this point of time. All right? Yeah, so don't worry about that. So what else? Let's talk about laptops. So laptops, we've recently just started shipping them in the EU. I'm sure you're familiar with the the entire suite of laptops that we've got. I mean, many of the other companies will have hundreds and hundreds of SKUs. We just have 3. The Razer Blade Pro for the ultimate in performance. It's got a GTX 1080 in there. It's just insane performance. We've got the Razer Blade, which is the perfect balance between power and portability. And of course, the Razer Blade Stealth. And since its launch over the past couple of years, it's been a massive, massive success. And thank you very much to the press. We've garnered so many awards, and we thank you for it. And of course, we thank the entire community for allowing us to become the very best gaming laptops in the world. So recently, we also announced the new Razer Core V2, designed specifically for taller cards. And remember, we invented the entire new Thunderbolt plug-and-play enclosures. And since then, we've gone from strength to strength. And today, I'm also incredibly excited, and I can actually see a Razer Blade over there. I'm incredibly excited to announce that we are one of the fastest growing gaming laptop brands in the US. And that's just great. So thank you very much, all of you. And it's not just in the US. Today, we are also one of the top 3 brands in the world for gaming laptops, despite the fact we've just started launching it here in the EU. So it's been fantastic. So thank you very, very much. And not only that, we have also just recently become the #1 laptop brand in the $1,800 price point in US retail. So that's been great. So that's hardware. One of the 3 aspects of our ecosystem that we've built around one person, the gamer. So what about the software platform that we've created? Well, I'm sure many of you guys are familiar with the software that we've created, the Synapse driver system, the Razer Chroma Everything SDK. You guys like Chroma, right? You guys like Chroma? All right, here we go. And then, of course, Cortex, our game launcher. So today, we've got 40 million users on our software platform. And that is just insane. 40 million gamers that we take care of, that we work with, that we design software together. And let's chat about Synapse. It's a great IoT platform for ourselves. It's a next generation device configurator for every single gamer out there. And just this year, we announced version 3 of Synapse. And let me just take everyone through Synapse. So Synapse, we invented it back in the day. We were the first in the world to put onboard memory onto gaming peripherals. Onboard memory so we could save every single one of the settings, configurations, so that gamers wouldn't need to reset up their setups each time when they travel, when they go for an esports event. And since then, it's been copied by pretty much everyone out there. Synapse 2, we put all the settings, not just onboard memory, but put it up in the cloud so that we have unlimited storage that gamers could move from location to location, plug it in, log in, and boom, be able to download all the settings at the same time for the devices. And today, with Synapse 3, I'm incredibly excited to say that we've got hybrid onboard and cloud memory at the same time. So that's one of the latest things that we've launched just this year. We're updating all our newest peripherals. We're going to be rolling it out for legacy devices at the same time. And it's one of our biggest endeavors in the software segment. Yay, there we go. So Chroma everything, right? So how many of you guys actually like our RGB mug holder? All right, you can't buy that? What do? We give them away, all right? That's what we do for our gamers. So today, Chroma is the world's largest RGB platform out there. And it's got over 750 games that integrate Chroma within. Games like Overwatch, Rise of the Tomb Raider, Diablo 3, we've got Call of Duty, and of course the upcoming Quake Champions. That's also going to be Chroma supported natively within the game itself. And Cortex. Cortex, that we have millions and millions of gamers who use that. It's a deals tracker, game booster, and much, much more. It tracks deals from over 44,000 different games. Type in whichever game that you prefer, boom, we get you the cheapest price out there. And we update it every hour. Today, Cortex is one of the largest game launches in the world. So that is for software. And the final bit of our ecosystem, of course, is the services. And just this year, we launched our first service for gamers, riding on top of the hardware and software platforms, and that's Razer Z Gold, or Z Gold, since I'm here in the UK. I'm still going to say Z Gold, because I'm used to that. So Z Gold and Z Silver, all right, which essentially is the virtual payment and rewards credit for gamers. And today, Z Gold, despite the fact that we've just launched it in March of this year, it's quickly become one of the largest virtual credit systems in the world, and definitively the largest in Southeast Asia. Because many of the gamers in Southeast Asia don't have a credit card at this point of time, or they don't want people to know they're playing games, I suppose. So we've established over 1 million offline distribution points, like 7-Eleven and stuff like that, where gamers can pay cash over the counter and we can top up their digital wallets. So it's the largest virtual credit system for gamers in Southeast Asia. So since launch in March 2017, we've got over 3 million wallets that have been created. And what can you use Z Gold for? Well, you can use Z Gold to spend in over 2,500 different games out there. You can buy Steam codes from Gamersgate, Indigala. You can use it in games like Smite. 2,500 different games out there. And it's just growing like a weed. Now, that's Z Gold. Now, what about Z Silver, our rewards system? Well, you can earn rewards with Z Silver, and pretty awesome rewards too. So, how do you earn Z Silver? Well, first up, for the uninitiated, you can earn Z Silver 2 ways. First of which, you can spend Z Gold and you can earn Z Silver. Now, there's something else that we've created. It's called Paid to Play, in which we actually pay you to play games. And it was one of those things that came up in a crazy session one night where we said, wouldn't it be cool if we really took this for gamers, by gamers principle to the next level, where we would be able to tell the gamers out there that you can be playing games and earning Z Silver, and with the Z Silver you can exchange it for all kinds of cool stuff. So what is pay to play? Well, you launch the games on Razer Cortex, you play the games, you earn Z Silver by the minute, and then you redeem your Z Silver for awesome stuff. So we just launched it in 2017 this year, and since then, gamers have earned over 6 billion Z Silver to date. And they've used this Z Silver to redeem it for pretty awesome stuff, like the Chroma mug holder, for example, one of the most popular items to be redeemed with Z Silver, absolutely free, just for playing games. Think about it. Well, there's been 20,000 different gifts that we've given away for free to gamers out there just for playing games. So tell me, are we for gamers, by gamers, or what, right? So that, in short, is what we've done for the ecosystem of hardware, software, and services at Razer, focused on just one person, and that is you, the gamer. And we're really proud of that, because we've spent so much time focused on ourselves too, by gamers. So that's a bit of an introduction of what we've been up to over the past couple of months. And I think we'll probably get started with what we want everyone to see today. Watch, listen, and play. Are you guys ready? I don't know. I'm not sure. So are you guys ready? Yeah. All right, here we go. All right, throw the guy out. So I'm just kidding. Watch, listen, and play. This is one of our biggest announcements for a really long time. And we've worked on it for a really long time. Now, what we've done is that we've put together some of the best talent in the world to focus on this single project. First up, a couple of years ago, we acquired all of Ouya, which was one of the biggest Android games store platforms. So we got a lot of the talent into the company, and we've been putting them to work. Who else? Well, recently we also acquired Nextbit, where I could hire the team, some of the best talent in Android development, hardware and software. They were the ones who came up with the Robin Cloud Phone, a true revolution in Android phones. It was the first time that something truly new came from the Android platform. And since then, we've been bringing in some of the best talent over the past couple of years, focused on just one thing: mobile and entertainment. So many of you guys know over here, if you're sitting over here, you'll be familiar with the fact that we pretty much are the #1 brand when it comes down to PC gaming. PC gamers everywhere know who we are. Esports, as long as you're a gamer, you'll be familiar with us. Then, of course, our foray into console controllers. We've been working very closely with our partners, Xbox and PlayStation. And as you've seen earlier, we've been doing a phenomenal job out of it. Today, we are #1 for third-party PlayStation 4 controllers and arcade sticks. And the one thing I keep getting questions about, besides that damn toaster, the one thing I keep getting questions about is, when are we going to go into the mobile sector? So today, I'm incredibly excited to announce that we've been working on the mobile sector for a while, this segment. We've brought in the talent, we've done the design, we've done the engineering, and what we're going to be presenting today, in a single line, is the ultimate in mobile entertainment. All right? So, it's a smartphone, and we're calling it the Razer phone. All right. So are you guys ready to hear about the Razer phone? All right, here we go. So what did we do to create the ultimate in mobile entertainment? Pretty much 5 things. All right? And I'm going to take you through the 5 features that truly differentiate the Razer phone from every other smartphone on the planet. First up, the display. This is something that all of us are concerned about when it comes to smartphones. This is what all of us are concerned about when it comes to gamers. It's what we are concerned about. We talk about it all the time. Graphics, display, so on and so forth. So what did we do with the Razer phone? Well, we spent an insane amount of money. All right? We worked with some of the top people in the world. We spent an insane amount of money. So we've got a proprietary screen that is only available to us, designed specifically for gamers, designed specifically for entertainment. And when I show you the specs, you know exactly what I'm talking about. So, for the display, the Razer phone has the world's first 120 Hz ultra motion display. For the first time ever. It's truly great. Now, let's talk about the display. It's a beautiful, beautiful display. 120 Hz. Now, what does that do? Well, in short, There's no motion lag, there's no stuttering, there's no ghosting. As you can see, between 60 Hertz and 120 Hertz, you get it perfect. And the problem with a keynote like this is that even the cameras that are capturing the keynote right now, they're not going to be able to capture the screen beautifully. Why? Because they're all being captured at 60 Hertz at this point of time. So I'm sorry for those of you on the stream, you'll have to actually see the screen in person afterwards when we do the demos, but it's insane. It's 120 Hertz. No lag, none of the stuttering, no motion blur for the first time ever. So that's the 120 Hertz bit of it. Now, what about ultra motion? What is ultra motion? Well, in a single line, ultra motion is a unique adaptive refresh technology that synchronizes the GPU signals with the display. And for the PC gamers out here, and how many of you guys are PC gamers? All right. I'm sure you guys are familiar with something called G-Sync from NVIDIA. Now, what we've done for the mobile is to look at what NVIDIA has done, and we've taken it to the next level to get the GPU signals in sync with the refresh rates dynamically at the same time. So what does that mean? It means for the first time ever, now this is truly groundbreaking technology that we've done. We've built this together with Qualcomm. We've made sure it's got the smoothest mobile experience ever on a screen. And we'll do that demo afterwards. It's the smoothest ever. No other mobile display on the planet has this today. There's no tearing and no lag, even at the highest frame rates. And it's dynamic. Because Ultra Motion will make sure it's dynamic, it runs at the perfect refresh rate at any point of time. And finally, because it's dynamic, it has got significant improvement to all battery life. I'm sure many of you guys are concerned, what if it's 120 Hertz? Is it going to take up a lot of battery life? Absolutely not. With Ultra Motion, it provides significant battery life improvements. Just think about it for the first time ever. 120 Hertz Ultra Motion. So what else about the display? Well, it's a 5.7-inch display. 120 Hertz refresh rate, as I've mentioned. Ultra Motion. It's got wide color gamut. All right? So it's beautiful. The colors just pop out on the screen. It's pretty cool. And it's got a 2K display, 1440 by 2560 Quad HD. So everything, looks laser sharp. It's perfect. And finally, while we were designing the screen, this display, we worked with whom we trusted in terms of making the best entertainment screens. And who does that? Well, no other than Sharp IGZO. IGZO screens, as many of you guys use, they're beautiful. We use them exclusively on the Razer blades because they provide that perfect pixel density, and it just looks great. And the world's first, only 120 Hertz screen with Ultra Motion on a mobile display. So it's got a beautiful display. So that's the first thing. So what's next? Audio. We need it to look good, and we need it to sound good. So many of you, I'm sure, watch movies, TV, or play games on the mobile today, on the subway, on the way to work, on the way to school. What we've done is that for the first time ever, and no one's ever done this in a mobile device, all right? No one. What we've done is that we've taken the cinema and put it straight on the phone. So what it's got is true to life cinematic audio. For the first time ever, in the palm of your hand, you've got probably the loudest phone out there. It's pretty insane. It's powered by Dolby Atmos. It's really insane. And it is the world's first phone which is certified by THX. All right. So true cinematic experience, It's got dual front-facing speakers, all right? So, I constantly hear people saying that, oh yeah, we use the phones, we know how to build phones for gamers and stuff like that. And I go like, do you know you put the speakers exactly where the hands cover them when we're playing games? That's the thing, simple things like that. And today we've come up with the first dual front-facing stereo speakers. And something about the speakers? They're massive speakers. They're much bigger. They sound better than any of the phones out there. Why? Because they're not just loud, but we've also got them each with a dedicated amp. It's just insane. And of course, as I mentioned, powered by Dolby Atmos. Truly great. Now, it's not just the speakers on the phone that sounds great. What about the headphones? Well, it's true audiophile headphone sound. It's got a 24-bit DAC. Just think about it, a 24-bit DAC certified by THX. So that's what we've done with the phone. We've put in all the bells and whistles. It's got an incredible display, and it's got an insane audio performance. So that's the second bit. All right, performance. It's all about performance for us. Now, we've focused on performance all the time at Razer. You've seen our peripherals. You've seen our laptops. We take performance to the next level. So how does the new Razer phone perform? Well, it's got insane performance. All right? It's got truly insane performance. Well, we use the flagship Qualcomm Snapdragon 835. Now, this is that CPU which is used by all the flagship phones today. But of course, it's not just the CPU that is important. We've got to look at the RAM. So in looking at the RAM, we decided to look at the entire field of flagship phones out there and decide how much RAM does a gamer need. All right? Well, first up, the iPhone 8 Plus comes with 3 gigabytes of RAM. Now, the Samsung S8 Plus does a little better with 4 gigabytes of RAM. Now, the new Razer phone comes with 8 gigabytes of RAM. It's got an insane amount of RAM. And because I see a couple of Apple laptops in the crowd today, just FYI, it's got the same amount of RAM as a MacBook Pro, by the way. All right in the palm of your hand. So it's got a great CPU. It's got an insane amount of RAM. So you can have multiple applications running at the same time. So let's look at some of the benchmarks. So we ran the new Razer phone up against the Samsung S8 Plus, and it's outperformed it tremendously. So you can look at it, the GFX bench for the car chase is at 26, the S8 Plus is at 21, Manhattan 3.1, 43 to 36, and the list goes on. The new Razer phone has got insane performance. In fact, it's not just performance that is great about the new Razer phone. What we did was that we got the best thermals engineers, the same ones that worked on the Razer Blade. We made sure that we worked them doubly hard and had them look at the new Razer phone. And today, of the entire field of all the shipping Qualcomm Snapdragon 835 phones out there, every single flagship phone, the new Razer phone outperforms them all for thermal performance. That is insane. So, insane performance. That's the third thing. Now, what's the fourth thing? Now, before I get there, remember, it is often said that with great power comes great battery drain, right? Now, not Uncle Ben said that, because if Uncle Ben said that, we would have to pay Marvel some royalties, but fortunately, we don't have to, all right? So what's the next thing we want to talk about? Someday. Battery. I need to have security in here. So let's talk about battery, all right? So the new Razer phone has power that just keeps going. And again, we looked at the entire field and said, what are we going to do for the new Razer phone? It's incredibly annoying when you see all the phones getting thinner, lighter, but then you have to bring a battery pack alongside with you. It doesn't make sense anymore. So what we did was we designed a phone that made sense for all of us. So we looked at the competitors or the state of art out there. We looked at the iPhone 8 Plus. It's got a 2675 milliamp hour battery. That's a pretty hefty battery. But the Samsung S8 Plus has taken it to its next level at 3500 milliamp hours. That's a pretty big battery. But for us, we've got the largest battery in a flagship phone this generation. 4000 milliamperes. It's great. We designed this phone for you, for all of the entertainment. But let's see what the battery benchmarks are. We're ticking all the boxes over here, right? Here we go. So what are the battery benchmarks? For movies, you can watch in a single charge, 12.5 hours for a movie. Well, you've got to get a couple of movies in there. You take Blade Runner and run it maybe twice, and you might be there. But 12.5 hours of movie watching. Music, 63.5 hours on a single charge. Just think about it. And of course, in the spirit of testing, and the kind of tough work I have to do all the time, I had to play Hearthstone, right? Somebody's got to play Hearthstone, and you can play it for 7 hours straight on the 4000 milliamp hour battery. Isn't that insane? All right? It's got a great, great battery life. Power that just keeps going. But, of course, we know you might need to charge the phone from time to time. So we've got it on Qualcomm Quick Charge 4 Plus. And this is the first phone in the world to be shipping this together with it. All right? So what does that mean? It means in a single hour, bear in mind, in a single hour, that means 3,400 milliamp hours. This charges from 0 to 85%. That's super fast. All right? So we made sure that it didn't just have an insane amount of battery, it would be charged super quickly. So that's the fourth thing. Now we've chatted about the display, we've looked at the audio, we've looked at the performance, it's got a great battery. So what's left? It's the camera, not the toaster. It's the camera. And for the camera, it's got an amazing, amazing camera performance. We've made sure we've ticked off every single box when we designed our very first flagship phone. So what kind of camera does it have? Now, the rear camera, it's got dual 12-megapixel cameras. It's got a wide angle and a 2x telephoto. All right, dual cameras. And it's got seamless zoom with image fusion. So what does that mean? Well, traditional cameras, when they flip between the dual cameras, they would have to have an actual switch in between on the screen to allow you to switch between cameras. For ourselves, with the new Razer phone, it's now seamless zoom as you pinch and zoom, and we take 2 photos simultaneously with each camera and fuse them together to make sure you get the perfect image. So we've made sure that you got the very best image out there for the dual camera. So what kind of images are we talking about? Well, here are a couple of images we've taken with the actual phone that's shipping with the actual camera that's shipping with the phone. You can see the colors pop. The lights there, it's natural. There's no distortion. And of course, for the Instagrammers out there, it takes great pictures of food also at the same time. All right? Looks good enough to eat. And of course, depth of field. We've spent a lot of time making sure the camera's really, really great. So kudos to the team for building such an amazing camera, but bear in mind, there are many more new features that we're rolling out for the camera along the way. Slow-mo, portrait mode, capturing at 120 Hertz. All of this is going to be updated in the next couple of months, all for the new Razer phone. All right? There's still a lot more. So, we've touched on the display. It's got an amazing, amazing display, 120 hertz, ultra motion, wide color gamut. We've talked about the audio, dual front-facing speakers, powered by Dolby Atmos, certified by THX. The insane performance, Qualcomm Snapdragon 835. 8 gigs of RAM, the same as a MacBook Pro. All right? We talked about the battery. It's a whopping 4,000 milliamp hour battery, the largest in a flagship phone today. And of course, that amazing camera performance. 5 things. And you know, there's a whole lot more. We couldn't fit in the entire keynote, otherwise we'd be here all night. But everything else that matters in a phenomenal phone, well, 64 gigs of storage, but if that's not enough for you, we've got a micro SD slot. So you can bump it up at any point of time with flex storage. Front-facing camera for all you guys who are into selfies. It's got an 8 megapixel camera. It's got dual-tone, dual LED flash. Now, the fingerprint sensor is in the power key, and you'll see what I mean afterwards. It just works seamlessly. Finally, it's an all-aluminum CNC chassis. It's just beautiful to behold. It's an Android 7 at the start as we ship, but we're going to be updating that to Oreo by Q1 of 2018 for every one of you who buy the new Razer phone. And it comes with stock Android. And we worked with one of the most popular launchers in the world. Many of you, I'm sure, use Nova. Do you guys use Nova? All right, there we go. Well, we've worked with the guys at Nova to make sure there's a Razer Edition, and you get the Prime Edition free with every single phone. Tailor-made for the Razer phone in our custom black and green settings. All right? And of course, dimensions. Well, I'm going to show you the phone in a bit, but you guys must be thinking, with that amount of power, with that insane battery, you know, all the features we've stuffed in this got to be something really heavy and big, right? No, absolutely not. This is the same weight as an iPhone 8 Plus. There we go. So it's super light. It feels really good. We've packed a lot of goodness in a single phone. So, the ultimate in mobile entertainment. We've spent so much time putting together everything in a seamless package, and it's truly, truly incredible. And as we designed the phone, you know, we looked at many of the other phones out there, and we kind of took a reference, and if you look at them, all of them kind of look about the same. Rounded edges, you know, over there. What we wanted to do was to create something that looked incredibly different. Are you guys ready to see it? All right, so we've got a really short reveal video to share with everyone, and here it is.
Shimmer, flicker, shine, take me through the void, warping space and time. Show me worlds unknown, senses blurred with noise, take me far from home, take me through.
All right, there we go, the new Razer phone. Isn't it beautiful? With a beautiful 120 hertz screen. It's got the dual front-facing speakers with its really large speakers out there, dual amplifiers. And it just looks beautiful. Here's another angle. All right, you can look at it from the side, and that's the power button on the side. that we've designed. It's got an integrated fingerprint sensor for your thumb as you pick it up. And it's a beautiful all-aluminum chassis. It's got a chrome triple-headed snake logo at the back. And here's another view of it. Now, would you guys like to see it in person? All right. Eric, can I trouble you to get me one of these? Oh, thank you very much. So Eric's going to join us for a couple of demos afterwards. So this is the actual packaging that you'll receive for the Razer phone. And it just looks beautiful. Look at that. All right. So I'm just going to open it so you guys can have a look at it. And here you go. It just looks beautiful. Just look at the 120 hertz wide color gamut screen with 2K. It's a quad HD screen. It just looks great. All right, Eric. Oh, thank you. You got another one for me? Perfect. So I thought I'd just take this and play around with it and let you guys have a look at that. So here you go. You know, you can see we've got the fingerprint sensor on the side. You just hold it over here. It's truly ergonomic. You can see the buttons over here as you hold it. Dual front-facing speakers at the same time. And there you go. And we'll do a couple of demos so you can actually have a look at it. You can feel it, and it's really light. It just feels great. And look at this. With a 4,000 milliamp hour battery in something as thin and light as this. All right? So here you go, and you can have a hands-on at it at the AFK afterwards. So let's talk about what goes into, you know, the new Razer phone and what you can use it for. We've got a couple of demos. So what do we have? Can we get this screen back on? Watch, listen, play. You can watch movies, listen to music, play some games. So let's chat about how all of these features actually apply to the phone itself. So let's talk about movies. Well, you've got the dual front-facing speakers. Oops. You've got the dual front-facing speakers. You've got the Ultra Motion screen. You've got the beautiful 5.7-inch display with a 2K resolution. And it's powered by Dolby Atmos. It just looks beautiful. You can run all your content on it. Some of the latest movies are coming up with 120 hertz at this juncture. It just looks great. So what else can you run on the screens itself? Well, we've worked with our partners at GoPro because they've got a beautiful new device called the Hero 6 Black. And it's great. Now, what does the Hero 6 do? Well, the Hero 6 actually captures action videos in 2K resolution and 120 hertz. All right, so we've got a live video now. To be clear, for those of you on the screen, on the stream, that the camera captures only in 60 hertz, so only the guys over here in the front of the audience or to the back and afterwards at the AFK, you will be able to see this running beautifully. And here you go. And it's pretty loud, by the way. So can you see that? Whoops, can we just run that again?
Yeah.
Are we getting it on the feed? Up there. So for those of you that can see it at the bottom, you can see there's absolutely no motion ghosting. It's just running buttery smooth. It's beautiful. So this has been provided by our friends. It's running at 2K resolution and 120 hertz. So thank you to our friends at GoPro, and thank you very much, Eric. Thank you. A round of applause for Eric. So think about it. It just looks great. So you guys are going to be able to experience it, even scrolling. Just think about it. When you scroll on it, it's going to be buttery, buttery smooth. There's no jittering, nothing. So go try it out afterwards. So what else? Music. Oh, do I have music there already? Oh, there we go. Listening to music. Well, again, Dolby Atmos, dual front-facing speakers if you want to do that. And we've made sure that when you listen to the music on the new Razer phone, it's audiophile quality. Why? Because it's been certified by THX. So that's music for you. And think about it, 63.5 hours on a single charge. That's what we've built, a multimedia powerhouse. Why is that the case? Well, because if you think about it, most people today, like myself included, we just use our phones more for entertainment than anything else. That's why we're focused on movies, music, and games. So, games. That's something that all of you guys are waiting for, right? All right, here we go. So what have we done? Well, bear in mind that this is the world's first with a 120 hertz screen with the Ultra Motion. It's got dual front-facing stereo speakers. It's got this really great ergonomic button placement. And think about all the other games today that when your hands will always cover the speakers, and it's just a horrible, horrible experience. And what we've done is also extend the game booster experience that we have with Cortex, used by millions of gamers on the PC. We've now brought it across to the mobile phone. So now we've got Game Booster for running right on the Razer phone. And what does Razer Game Booster do? Well, in a single line, it optimizes the phone for gameplay. So what can it do? Well, for every single game, you can either choose to boost performance, bring it up to 120 hertz. You can have custom settings. You can switch off notifications. Now, how many of you guys get irritated when you play a game and notifications come in? All right? Now you can switch that all off, all right? With the new Razer Game Booster, you can fine-tune your gameplay. You've got custom configurations for every single game. Just think about it. Automatically, as you load them, it'll remember your settings, DND, for example, or whether you want it to run at 90 hertz, 60 hertz, or when battery is low, you want to run it at whatever performance. All of that right now is set up with Razer Game Booster. So that's what we've done for games on the new Razer phone. And next up, we haven't just looked at the hardware or the software platform. Next up, we've worked with some of the best games on the planet to give you that very best performance. And many of them have created special Quad HD 2K versions running at 120 hertz exclusively just for the Razer phone. All right? And some of these games are just insane. And this is one of them I'm really, really excited about. I've been hard at work. You know, my work is playing games, so I have to work very hard, you know, most of the time. And one of them I'm really excited about. I think it's going to be one of the biggest games, if not the biggest game out there. It's called Arena of Valor. All right? So Arena of Valor is going to be launching exclusively. And what I've got is one of our friends over here at Razer. We work closely with Tencent. So I'd like to invite to the stage Vincent, Global Marketing Director at Tencent, to talk a little bit about Arena of Valor. Vincent? Right. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Hi, everyone. Thank you, Min. No, it's mine. OK. We're incredibly excited to celebrate the launch of this phone today with Razer in London. And actually, it's an honor for me to be on the stage. Actually, Razer phone, for this new Razer phone, actually bring the real-time competitive game to the small screen as a reality. Until now, from what I'm saying, that the vast majority of current mobile games are more casually competitive, not nearly just like what you can get from a gaming PC. But now, through the partnership with Razer, Tencent Games is delivering the first true multiplayer online battle arena game, what we call mobile game, also known as one of the most complicated game type in PC era, to the mobile device, with our new title, Arena of Valor. Pretty cool, right? So actually, Arena of Valor launched in August in Europe and is launching in North America very soon. For this game, actually, it's a fast furious 5 versus 5 competitive mobile game, unlike anything else you've seen before on a mobile device. Actually, for us, and for Razer, it's a great opportunity for both companies. Because for Razer, it creates a device that's specifically for gamers who want the PC playing experience on mobile device in the palm of their hands. And for Arena of Valor, actually, we developed for gamers who really want to enjoy the PC mobile 5 versus 5 competitive experience wherever they are and anytime they want. So for me, I can see it's just the case map. That's why our teams worked so closely together to make sure Arena of Valor is the best game on the new Razer phone. And for me, personally, playing Arena of Valor on the new Razer phone is one of the best experiences I ever had. Because I was so impressed by the super smooth graphic and also totally blown away by the gaming music, which is composed and produced by Hans Zimmer, coming from the dual front-facing speakers of the new Razer phone. Actually, that's why we feel like if you know the mobile game a little bit, you know that every ability you use and also every action that happens in the game just looks and sounds amazing. I have to say that's the ultimate gaming experience on mobile. I cannot wait for all of you to try it out. And as Tencent, we do believe that the future of the game is moving to mobile. And Arena of Valor is just the first step of us. In the future, we look forward to maintaining the relationship with Razer and bring more or even better games to mobile. Thank you very much. And last thing, Arena of Valor, download for free in Google Play and play that with your new Razer phone. Thank you.
Right. Thank you very much, Vincent. Thank you. Thank you. That's just great. Arena of Valor, I don't know about you guys, but I've been playing a lot of it. You know, it's a game I'm really excited about. Personally, I think it's going to be a massive, massive esports title, all right, in the future. In fact, I think it already is at this point of time. And think about it. Playing with it, we've got an exclusive 120 Hz 2K version. It just looks beautiful on the new Razer phone. And the dual front-facing speakers, music composed by Hans Zimmer. I mean, that is just insane. So, that's the first game that we have today. Next up, I've got a couple of other games that we've been working with, and we're working with a whole slew of them at this point of time. So we've got some very cool videos. Well, there are two other games I'd like to kind of share a video with about. And the first up, it's Tekken. We've got a special version of Tekken for the Razer phone. And what else? It's not just Tekken. Back to back, we're also going to run from our friends at Square Enix, Final Fantasy 15. All right, it just looks great. So without much further ado, from our friends at Bandai Namco, the trailer for Tekken, and then Final Fantasy 15. Here we go.
think we can forget about hitching our way there? Thought people were friendly outside the city.
No, you can only go so far on the kindness of strangers.
Come on, car isn't gonna move itself.
Jeez. I thought the car was supposed to move us.
Wouldn't that be nice?
Can it? Ready, steady.
Hey there, y'all kept a girl waiting. Cindy, Sid's grease monkey granddaughter. If you're up to the challenge, how about it?
See you, Slowpoke!
Going on ahead!
Now that's pretty cool, huh? And it's not just Arena of Valor, Tekken, Final Fantasy 15. We're working with a lot more partners to get exclusive, beautiful versions of the game. Partners like ours, like Nexon, Netmarble, Jagex, to get 120 hertz unlocked, 2K resolution, running supported with Ultra Motion, phenomenal audio, and much, much more. So all of this will be available at launch. You'll be able to play a whole slew of different games with experiences that have never, ever been experienced before on a mobile phone. Why is that? Because this is the first time ever that anyone has designed a phone for gamers by gamers, all right? So, we've got something truly special next up, because we know that there are a lot of PC gamers over here also at the same time. And the next thing that you're going to see has never been shown ever before. It's a brand new game developed first for the Razer phone, because we know there are many PC gamers out here. And I kind of want to ask here, how many of you guys like survival shooters? Like PUBG? Anyone? All right, so survival shooters. So this is going to be a beautiful, beautiful trailer that you can see. The team at Cmune, one of the best FPS shooter developers on the mobile, has been working very hard at this. They've been working together with the THX team to provide you the best audio experience for the game. It's called Ultra Hunt. And here's the video. Here we go.
Tonight. Yeah, exciting. Well, welcome to the Razer keynote here this evening at the Science Museum in London. So my name's Hannah Jackson and I'm going to be your host for this evening. And I'd like to say it's so lovely to see so many of you here all together, whether you're a partner or a press or you're a community member. So thank you all for being here. And also we've got something pretty exciting for those of you at home as well. If you're watching this live and you decide to comment or you share it, then you'll be put into a competition where you could win something very exciting. But I won't say any more about that quite yet. We'll be talking about that later. So for now, I'm going to introduce you to the man himself, the CEO and co-founder of Razer, Min Liang Tan. Woo!
All right, thank you very much, Hannah. Thank you. Thank you. All right. Are you guys feeling good tonight? Oh, wow. Are you guys looking forward to what we have tonight? Yeah. All right. Watch, listen, play. All right. We've been planning for this day for a long, long time now. And typically, right at the start of a keynote, at the start of a launch, I usually, whip out my smartphone and take a selfie together with the team, but that would be giving away too much, would it? All right? Good. But before we kind of get straight into, the thick of things at this point of time, watch, listen, play. I'm sure you guys have a lot of questions. I've seen a lot of leaks happening over the past couple of weeks. And what I want to do is pretty much give everyone an update on the state of things at Razer at this point of time, before we get right down to business. Now, really quickly, over the past couple of years, since Razer was founded, we've created a bit of an ecosystem of hardware, software, and services revolving around one person. And who is that? That's you, the gamer. And the gamer over here in the Science Museum, watching on the stream at this point of time, that's what we've been building. For gamers, by gamers. So let's kind of jump into the ecosystem and find out how we've been doing for the past couple of years. So let's chat a little bit about the hardware. And from hardware, I'm sure all of you are familiar with the gaming peripherals that we come up with. This is a category. We don't just dominate, but we've innovated, and we've pretty much invented since we came up with the world's first gaming mouse. And that's with the mice, the keyboards that you're familiar with, and of course the audio, the headphones, and stuff like that that we've shipped over the past couple of years. And today, I'm incredibly proud to announce that we are the #1 gaming brand in the US, EU, and China. So that's been some of the work that we've been doing over the past couple of years. And of course, it's not just been the PC segment that we've been in, but also... Okay, so we've talked about the phone, the great features, how we've designed it. So next up, we're going to be talking about the price and the availability. Okay, now I hear concerned voices. All right? And it wasn't just that, because I've been watching the leaks and seeing the comments of the people when they heard that maybe a Razer phone was coming, and they said, hey, look, maybe it's the first $3,000 phone. What else? Will I need a loan because I've already contacted my bank? A $5,000 phone. Well, you guys know that when a new Razer product comes out, No. So we've spent an insane amount of time engineering and talent designing the very best phone there is for all of you. For gamers, by gamers, and not just for gamers. The very best that a phone can do for entertainment. In a single line, entertainment in the palm of your hand. That incredible mobile entertainment experience. And we've packed so much into it. That proprietary 120 Hertz ultra motion screen, the dual front-facing speakers, Dolby Atmos, Qualcomm Snapdragon 835, 8 gigs of RAM. We've packed so much into it, 4,000 milliamp hour battery, and that insane dual camera that is found on the rear. So how much is it going to be? Well, is it going to cost $1,000 like the iPhone X? Is it going to cost $850 like the Pixel 2? Well, ladies and gentlemen, the new Razer phone is going to be at $699. All right? So we designed it just for you. It's a flagship phone with all those features at $699, and we'll be shipping it in the US and EU via razerstore.com. You can reserve yours right away from now. Please listen to me first before whipping out your phones and reserving it. And we'll be shipping it on the 17th of November. All right? So if you guys have ordered some other phone, it's a good time to cancel that right now. All right. And what about offline carriers? You know, which offline carriers have we been working with? Well, we've been working with one of the best in Europe, and that's the 3 Group. And to this, I'd like to invite our good friend Dave, CEO of 3 UK, onto the stage to talk a little bit about it. Dave, round of applause, people. Thank you very much.
Thanks, Min. It's an absolute honour to be here at this amazing event tonight to talk on behalf of 3 and of behalf of Hutchison about this exciting global collaboration. I am personally so excited to be here because I believe that the Razer phone and the Razer brand is a great fit with what 3 are doing right now today. 3 has always challenged the mobile industry with innovation and a constant eye on what consumers really want, and I think the Razer phone delivers on both those things and provides a truly unique experience. From a mobile industry perspective, the growth of gaming can't be ignored. We know from our own customers that it's a fundamental part of everyday life for them. Whenever I'm in a public place or on public transport, traveling around, it's amazing to see all of the time how many people are constantly involved in their mobile gaming device. Gaming is no longer restricted to what people do at home. With today's advanced mobile networks, you can pretty much game anytime and anywhere. This year, mobile gaming revenues are expected to become the biggest segment in the world for the first time ever. There's over 2 billion people play mobile games. Games are the most downloaded app, even in the first half of the year. On Google Play, there's been well over 6 billion downloads, which is absolutely phenomenal. And there's a lot of interest. People actually play games more than they watch the news or even do mobile banking on their phone. Pokemon Go, as an example, there are over 65 million active users. So mobile gaming is continually gaining momentum year on year. Specifically in the UK, 47% of users actually use gaming on their phone. And that's more, as I say, than people that use more traditional and simple things like banking. The 3 network here in the UK carries more data than any other network. And a high proportion of our 10 million UK customers are avid gamers, whether that's full-time or whether it's just simply part of their daily commute. Our network keeps them connected and playing those games. I remember as a teenager, I'm giving my age away a little bit here, playing the original Snake game on the Nokia handset. I could never have imagined back then the experience that the Razer phone does offer. Since that original Snake game, huge advances have been made by software, engineers, animators, and developers, but no one has stepped up to deliver the immersive mobile experience that brings all of their hard work to life. Our exclusive partnership with Razer means UK gamers will now have direct access to the best-in-class mobile gaming technology. 3 has always been about innovation and providing the best mobile data experience, so we really do appreciate the opportunity of working with Razer and supporting the launch of this groundbreaking gaming device. One last thing, for anyone that's lucky enough to be here tonight, you don't have to wait until Friday to do your pre-order. You do have the opportunity to pre-order your device exclusively tonight downstairs after this event. So, enjoy the rest of your evening. There is a lot going on, and I would welcome you to join us in the exclusive 3 area downstairs. But for now, I'll hand you back to Min.
All right. Thank you very much, Dave. Thank you. All right. So remember, you are going to be one of the first in the world that's going to be able to reserve your Razer phone right downstairs at the AFK area afterwards. Now, what else? For the guys on the stream in the US, I'm sure you're also curious to know where else you can pre-order the phone and have the phone shipping to you. Well, remember, there's a reason why we put up the link for you to pre-order, because given the way every time we launch a product, it gets sold out in a matter of minutes, you'll probably want to get in your order as soon as possible. But for the US, we've got this truly big announcement of who our partners are offline, because it's probably one of the first times that they're shipping a phone in their stores, and that's with Microsoft stores, all right? So it's going to be an in-store exclusively at the Microsoft stores in the US and Canada, and it will be on sale from the 17th of November too, in the US, all right? So we wanted to make things, to shake things up a little bit and make it extra special. So we've got a exclusive version. There's only going to be 1,337 units available of this, all right? It's called a special edition. And these special editions, how does it differ? Well, the standard version has a silver chrome logo. These special editions have a green logo on it. It's pretty badass, all right? So it's only going to be available at Razer Store San Francisco, but fear not, it's also going to be available at the Microsoft stores and selected units. And think about it, we're going to spread all of these around the world, all right? In the 3 stores right here in Europe. So that's what we have tonight, that insane Razer phone. We've built it to be the ultimate in mobile entertainment. But that's not all right? So we've got one thing that we would like to share with every single one of you here. And it is not the toaster. Maybe, no, it's not. So, and that is the Razer theme store. Now, we know that every single one of you likes to customize your rigs. We know you would want to customize your phones. We want to make sure that it's not just the wallpapers, it's the notifications, it's the ringtones, it's the icon packs and stuff like that. So we've got Eric over here to kind of take us through what the Razer theme store is and what it can do. Eric?
All right, so we're here. This is our home screen. We have the theme store right here, ready to go. And when we load in, you'll get to see a ton of our content.
Why is that breadwinner?
We have our library already here downloaded, just in case it takes a little time. You can see we're on the default theme. For those who keep asking for the toaster, there's a little Easter egg in there for you too.
Yes, it's an Easter egg for me. All right, let's look at Arena of Valor, my favorite game right now.
Absolutely.
Can we try that out?
Let's check it out. It just takes a second to apply. Already done. If we go back to our home screen.
Beautiful.
Yeah, nice wallpaper, right? Look, all of the default icons have been skinned as well.
And the ringtone?
Ringtone as well.
Ringtone for it.
And check it out. If we go to the settings, even the settings menu and everything gets skinned along with it.
Isn't that cool?
Yeah.
All right, here we go.
And the special lock screen, just for Arena of Valor.
Beautiful. Thank you very much, Eric. Thank you. So that's what we have. You know, the Razer theme store is going to be available at launch. And it's not only that, we've got a whole lot of themes that are going to be available. Dash Galactic, Whispering Willows, we've got Vendetta, we've got Dying Light, you know, Samurai Rampage, Titanfall. You know, all these themes, Arena of Valor, Gear Club, and you know what? All of these themes are absolutely free when you order it at launch, all right? So this is our gift to every single one of you, to be able to customize your phone, to be able to try out everything that we've got, the ultimate in mobile entertainment, and that's what we have here tonight. So thank you very much, and let's remain for gamers by gamers. Thank you. All right, Hannah. We'll have Hannah join us.
Wow.
We've got some more fun stuff.
Wow, what an amazing, incredible phone. That's pretty cool. I bet you all can't wait to get your hands on one of those. And for 2 of you tonight, that could become a reality.
And 2 in the stream too, right?
Obviously, the 2 on the stream. Just remember to keep on commenting and sharing. But for 2 of you here tonight, you could be getting your hands on one of those and taking it away and being one of the first people to have this awesome phone. Now, I believe when you first came in, you were given a raffle ticket.
Everyone's got raffle
if we
tickets?
dig those out, let's see your raffle tickets.
All right, Razer employees are not allowed to have one, right? Just to make it very clear. And I will recognize you.
Right, okay. Okay, if we get those
Are we
out.
giving them away right over here?
We're giving them right here.
Oh, nice. So,
Yeah, I
wow,
know.
the first 2 in the world.
Oh my goodness.
So
You're making
whoever
history.
wins it, guys, please don't beat them up and steal their phones after that. Please, don't do that.
just spread the nice words. Okay, we all ready? We've got our numbers out. Right.
Okay, 2 of them?
Yes, 2. You're going to
Okay.
do the honours.
I'll pick up 2.
Give a good old, yeah.
All right, this is 1.
Okay, go on, there we go.
And this is 2.
Fantastic. Okay.
All right.
Here we go. Let's unveil.
Can we get the prizes out?
Thank
Oh,
you
there
so
we
much.
go.
Ooh, the beautiful boxes. I have them in my hands. Oh.
All right. Okay, please, when you come up, we got to take photos too, all right? So please don't grab it and run away.
I got it.
That's what happened the last time. That wasn't very nice.
Aw, Min wants a hug, okay? So.
I don't want a hug. You just,
Okay.
just stay here and take
Don't
photos.
touch him, but.
How the hell do I open this?
It's a tiny little elastic band.
It's not an elastic band. Oh, it sucks to this guy. He's not going to win the... Okay, I got it.
Okay. Dramatic effect.
Okay, for the guys on the stream, you've got to be sharing and commenting and stuff like that. We're going to be picking 2 of you guys to win it. And the guy who's won the first one is number 48.
We got 48?
You 48?
Where?
All right.
Woo!
Round of applause.
48! Get down here! Woohoo! Very exciting.
All of you guys hate him right now, right? I know that. Don't pretend.
Jealous.
Yeah. You guys
Here
are just
he comes.
like, Did he manage to get on safely?
Hey, we're making history
great.
here.
Yeah, that's
First
right.
phone.
Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Right. Here you go.
There we go.
That's
there.
right. For you? There we go.
Have some
All right.
photos.
Stay over here.
We'll
We're going to take a photo together. You going to read the next one?
You go for it. Go for it.
I'm going to. Okay.
Yeah.
This
If
doesn't
you,
work.
if you can get it open.
Huh?
Oh, you can open it. You can have a look.
All right. Don't drop it, though.
Okay.
All right. You read it out.
All right, here we go. Second winner is number 135.
135?
Oh!
Holy shit! Wow! Round of applause, guys!
Woohoo!
All right.
There you go. You can
So
be
these
honest
2
this time.
gentlemen have got the first 2 Razer phones, except for me, of course. I've had mine for like months, but have the first 2 Razer phones in the world. So congratulations. Thanks for joining us. All right, here you go. Come, photo taking time. We have over here. Okay, photo.
Vote, smile.
Prove that we're
look
giving them
happy.
away. Okay, look happy. All right, cool. Thank you.
Woo!
Thank you very much. All right, thank you.
Amazing! Congratulations,
applause.
guys. Oh, that's an exciting night.
Super exciting.
And
And
it's
then
only
what about the guys on the
just
stream? Sharing and commenting, that's how they win one?
Yep, share it, like it, comment, all of that, and then you'll be entered into a competition.
Same goes for the guys over here at AFK too, all right?
Yep, just share and like all around.
That's good.
Okay, well, fantastic. Well done to our winners. Thank you very much to Min. I will let you sit now and you can relax. So,
Sure.
a round of applause.
Thank you.
Woo!
Thank you very much. Thanks, Hannah.
Thank you so much. Okay, well, that is the end. Thank you so much for joining us here tonight. Have an amazing evening and see you soon. Bye.